Good afternoon. We're here live in Hall 8, very, very busy here at Hannover. Chris, you're the Chief Operating Officer with Mosaic. How come you get to be here in Hannover on this stand?
Yeah, first of all, super lucky to be here. Really appreciative. We actually worked with one of the government organizations called NGen on this array project. So this really wouldn't exist without the support of NGen, and they were kind enough to invite us here to be part of the Canada booth. So we're able to kind of come off, show Canadian technology off to the manufacturing world.
And Chris, I've seen the array at some other displays. It was at Form Next in November. When are we going to start to see the array in the wild?
Yeah, really good question. So we actually first started working on array in 2019, and the first array actually shipped last week.
Oh,
so we're going to see a number of units go out over the next month or so, with the first 4 should be done by the end of this month.
And I can imagine all of that hard work over the past few years designing it and trying to get it made. How have you handled the supply chain challenges?
Yeah, supply chain was a really big problem, especially during COVID. The limitations of going overseas. We solved it by working with a lot more local manufacturers. So Array and Element are actually made in Canada. And one of the things it's done is the supply chain problems have reinforced the story of local production. So Array building parts locally gives manufacturers more control, more resilience in their supply chain, which doesn't happen if you're doing it overseas.
I'm building parts in plastic versus metal right now. Talk about the driver for that.
Yeah, so we've primarily focused on plastic or polymer parts. The biggest driver that we've seen, or one of the biggest drivers, is companies wanting to be more sustainable, wanting to waste less, wanting to produce more with less material. And so that's been a really big market driver, pulling away from CNC machining or injection molding towards more sustainable additive manufacturing.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, Chris.
Of course.